Okay, folks, here we have the latest trade for the double your portfolio strategy. So before we get into the specifics of this, let's update you on how we're actually doing. We started this portfolio August 15th, 2016, just to show you how to trade one strategy, one of our most consistent strategies, on one or two underlyings with a money management algorithm that will put us in a position to double our portfolios every year in a 12-month period. So you can see right now over here on the in the Excel spreadsheet, we've had three trades so far, three really good trades since August 15th, and we're up. From starting balance was $25,000, and now we're up to 30,179 after three trades. So we're right on track. So we're up. Let me scroll over there. We're up 20%, a little over 20% since August 15th. Now we have a new trade that we just put on tonight. So let's go through that trade and show you what we did. All right. So we'll move over here to our little trade template, and you'll see that we put it on tonight. Probably about 10 minutes ago. We used Crude. We did the Iron Condor with 22 days till expiration. We've got trade specifics, or short puts are at the 40 level, short calls are at the 50. We went $2 wide on our long options, so we're long on the 38 puts, long on the 52 calls. We have a 72% chance of success. IV on this thing's always really good, thick, so we're at 43%. We collected 38 cents on the for the total premium. Our max profit on the trade is $3,040. Buying power, or our max loss, is 12,960. So our percentage, our ratio there is our max profit to our max loss, about 23%. So that's in the range of what we normally where we normally shoot for in this thing. Commissions and fees, we've got this is an 8-lot Iron Condor, so we've got a total of 32 contracts on. So you'll see here cost to open the trade, and then the cost to close it if we close it out prior to expiration. So on the hedging side, we're going to be looking to take hedging activities or a strategy adjustment if we get to the 41 strike on the put side, 49 on the call side. Here's a brief description of what we want to do whenever we hit one of those action points. For our Iron Condors, it's pretty mechanical for us. Once we get to those levels, we'll take action on the side that we're not being tested on, but more on that if we have to make a strategy adjustment. Some specifics here. We'd like to get to that 25% profit target, $760, plus the commissions, sometime within the next 7 days. So if we hit that level right there, that's roughly 2% on the total portfolio inside of a 7-day period. So that falls in line with our expectations on trying to double our money within 12 trading months. So, but what we'll do when we get to that 25% level is we're going to take a look, reassess. I'd like to say that 25% level is mechanical for me, but I always reassess when we get to these levels. So if we look good, if we happen to be really lucky and we're at 25%, dead center of this thing, we'll probably reassess and maybe hold it a little bit longer. While we put the trade on, this is overall part of the strategy to double our money. We have a high IV underlying, 43%, just like we covered earlier. 22 days to expiration, so I think we stand a really good chance if this thing stays in between those strikes of pulling a really good profit out of this trade. So excited about this one, and we'll monitor the this is our little time chart here that shows me if we really have have the theta collapsing ahead of schedule. We never know when the theta is going to come out, but I kind of have a linear graph here on the profit line. We'll talk about this more as we move through the trade. This is a new trade, so there's no data to put into this right now. So anyway, that wraps up our trade right now. You can see it in the graph. Once you access this, you can remove this little graph right here, take it out, blow it up so you can see the trade a little bit closer. But this is in a paper account. Just want to make sure you understand that. I am going to place a strangle on in my personal account that will mimic this. So, but it'll have the same characteristics. Anyway, that's it for tonight. That's a wrap, and we'll put out the weekly levels in the morning on all the markets. Have a good night.